What do you think that by following Brahman Yoga that can help people in difficulty in their relationship?
Very good question. So, first, we must understand a process of life, right? One of the signs that we are all alive is that we face challenges. No matter what we do, we will always be facing challenges. So, following the path of Brahmanda Yoga, the most ancient way to lead your life, it's a way of life, is not to reduce the challenges. They may get reduced also as the time progresses and you evolve. But the fact remains that challenges will keep coming. You look at the life of all the evolved people also, challenges were always there. So what Brahmanda Yoga and the practice of Brahmanda Yoga does is to help you build resilience and teaches you that you can keep your mental focus, your inner happiness, and your strength and your joy at all times, whether in the face of a challenge or no challenge. It is about having the same mental attitude at all times. And that can be done once we have developed resilience. And once that happens, then our whole approach toward the challenges in life changes. Normally, when a challenge comes, most people say, oh, another challenge, another, what am I going to do about this? But the Brahmanda Yoga, what it helps you achieve is that when you look at a challenge comes, you say, I am okay. I can deal with it. I have the tools. I have the resilience. I am not going to be fazed by this challenge. I will work through it. I'll come out of this situation successfully, healthily, and happily. And also to understand that when a challenge comes and we overcome this challenge in a positive manner with a positive mental attitude, you always grow. Whenever you overcome a challenge, it leads to a spiritual growth. So we start looking at the challenges not as a bad thing, but as an opportunity to grow, opportunity to go to work through this challenge, overcome this challenge, and grow spiritually, mentally, and even in the physical world as well. And that is the key to the success in not in the spiritual world, but in the physical material world as well. That once we are confident, resilient, and powerful and strong to overcome challenges, face the challenges and come out of them successfully, it leads to a higher level of confidence and a higher level of internal peace. That I know that despite the challenges, I'll be able to maintain my internal calm, my internal poise, and still be connected to my inner self at all times.
So there are times that we are in a mode of crisis. What would Brahman Yoga help them to get through this?
Yes, definitely. Thing is that when we're discussing challenges, right? There are challenges and then there are moments of crisis, means a big challenge where it's critical at that moment. And the amount of stress that a person faces in a moment of crisis is much bigger than a usual challenge that comes. First and the foremost way of whether to deal with a challenge or a moment of crisis, the foundation of dealing with all these things, as I said, is to build resilience, and that can be done by practicing the tools and the path of Brahmanda Yoga on a daily basis. We have to find time to do that. And this will help build our resilience for challenges. But sometimes the challenge is bigger, seems like a moment of crisis. And for those times, we have tools in Brahmanda Yoga, which you immediately use, and you will find that your stress levels are gone. You are again kind of coming back to the normal mental state of mind, and you can start thinking clearly and start working to overcome this challenge that you're facing, and not allowing this stress to affect other parts of your life. Like, say, for example, you have a moment of crisis at work. And now if you're too stressed out, you will bring this crisis to your family also. And then it just basically spreads. So these tools of Brhamanda Yoga will help you to manage that moment of crisis and not affect other parts of your life. So this is like a complete way of life, Brhamanda Yoga, that you have your daily practices to build strength and resilience, but then you have special tools to manage the moments of crisis and come out of it successfully.